Military, the National University of Defense Technology of China, also known as N, has recently unveiled a new invention that could be a game-changer in the world of warfare. A tiny drone, the size of a mosquito, that can be used for various secret missions on the battlefield, such as surveillance and reconnaissance. In fact, the NUDT has already developed several types of small drones for the Chinese military, including the CH-901, which is a fixed-wing drone that can be used for maritime surveillance. Another one is the BZK-005, which is a VTOL drone that can take off and land vertically. The drone is equipped with advanced sensors and cameras that can be used for surveillance and reconnaissance missions. This could make it an ideal platform for carrying out covert surveillance and reconnaissance missions behind enemy lines. However, there are also some challenges associated with this approach. For instance, the drone's small size and lightweight may limit its payload capacity, making it difficult to carry sophisticated surveillance equipment. But they are also opening up new possibilities for solving some of the world's most pressing problems. The benefits of miniaturization are vast, and it is likely that we will see even more exciting developments in the years to come. Additionally, controlling a drone that is as small as an insect could be tricky, especially in environments with a lot of other insects flying around. While the details about the drone are still scarce, its small size makes it an ideal candidate for carrying out covert operations. China's investment in drone technology is evident, and the mosquito drone is just the latest example of its commitment to staying ahead of its rivals in this field. It can easily avoid most air defense systems and even small arms fire. This makes it a very cost-effective way for the PLA to gather intelligence on the battlefield. In the past, these incursions were mostly carried out by regular soldiers. The use of paramilitary forces is a sign that the Chinese government is willing to escalate the situation along the border. They have deployed a variety of countermeasures to prevent the Chinese from gathering intelligence on their positions. These countermeasures include electronic warfare and the use of decoy drones. The drones' small size and capabilities make it a difficult target to detect and intercept, making it ideal for espionage and sabotage missions. However, the Indian Army is taking steps to counter the threat posed by the drone and is confident in its ability to defend Indian territory. Only time will tell how this new development will affect the ongoing border standoff between India and China. Electronic warfare is a type of warfare that uses radio frequency to disrupt an enemy's communications and other systems. Decoy drones are also used to confuse the enemy and prevent them from gathering accurate intelligence. It is also a sign that the government is becoming more desperate. It is also a sign that the army is confident in its ability to defend Indian territory. The incursions are not working as planned, and the Chinese government is now resorting to more extreme measures. The use of the mosquito drone is just one example of how China is using new technologies to gain an advantage over its rivals. China has been investing heavily in military technology, and it is paying off. The country now has the second largest military budget in the world and is developing advanced weapon systems at a rapid pace. Whether it will be deployed in actual combat remains to be seen, but its development is certainly a sign of things to come. In recent months, there has been a significant increase in the number of incursions. These incursions are often carried out by small groups of Chinese soldiers who use the cover of darkness to sneak into Indian territory. Once inside, they vandalize property and sometimes even attack Indian soldiers. The Chinese government has also been using paramilitary forces to carry out these incursions. These forces are not part of the regular army, but they are still under the control of the Chinese government. They are often used for tasks that are too dangerous or too dirty for regular soldiers to do. So this little drone is so tiny that it can go undetected by most surveillance systems, making it perfect for espionage missions. The Chinese People's Liberation Army has been using it to spy on Indian positions along the border. In one incident, the drone was used to drop explosives into Indian territory. The explosives were detonated remotely and caused significant damage. In another incident, the drone was used to drop propaganda leaflets over Indian positions. The leaflets contain threats and insults aimed at the Indian soldiers. The drone can fly for up to 30 minutes on a single charge and has a range of 10 kilometers. It can carry a small camera and live stream the footage back to the operator. This allows the PLA to gather intelligence on Indian troop movements and positions without being detected. But these are challenges that the Chinese military and the NUDTs are likely to overcome in time. These advancements will not only change the way wars are fought, but will also have applications in various other fields. The development of the mosquito drone is an exciting development in the world of technology, and we can look forward to seeing what the future brings. It can be launched from a variety of platforms, including ground vehicles and ships. We value your opinion and encourage you to engage with our content. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing and liking the video to show your support. Your support helps us create more quality content and reach a wider audience. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to get notified when we publish new videos. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more informative content in the future. These drones have been featured in various Chinese state media reports highlighting their potential military applications. In fact, scientists all over the world are working on creating machines that are smaller and more efficient. One such example is the development of micro-robots that can be used in medical procedures. These tiny robots are designed to perform tasks such as delivering drugs to specific cells in the body or removing plaque from arteries. Another example is the development of microdrones that can be used for environmental monitoring. These drones can be used to collect data on air quality, water quality, and other important metrics. Their small size allows them to access areas that are otherwise difficult to reach. The news of this development was shared by the university's official account on WeChat, a popular messaging app in China. In recent years, we have seen a proliferation of various types of military drones, from large surveillance drones to small kamikaze drones. Drones offer a number of advantages over traditional manned aircraft. They are cheaper to operate, they can fly for longer periods of time without refueling, and they can be used to carry out dangerous missions without putting human lives at risk. The use of drones in warfare is only going to become more prevalent in the years to come, and it is clear that China is committed to developing the technology to stay ahead of its rivals. According to the Post, the university's College of Intelligent and Precision Machinery recently organized a technical exchange meeting where they showcased an unmanned aerial vehicle that is so small it can be mistaken for an insect. The Post further explained that the drone was designed for covert operations on the battlefield, particularly for intelligence gathering, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. It also mentioned that the drone is currently in its final testing phase and will soon be ready for practical applications. While the Post did not disclose the specific capabilities of the drone, it is safe to say that its small size makes it an ideal candidate for carrying out covert operations. Now let's talk about how this mosquito drone compares to other similar technologies from around the world. The United States, for instance, has been developing its own microdrones for some time now. One of the most well-known examples is the WASP, which is a 23-inch long drone that can be launched from a variety of platforms, including ships and submarines. The WASP can carry out surveillance, reconnaissance, and even strike missions using a variety of payloads. There are 3 different versions of the WASP. The first version was designed primarily for maritime use and can operate for up to 24 hours at a time. Its maximum takeoff weight is 10 pounds. And it has a top speed of 60 miles per hour. The second version is the air-launched effects, or AIL variant. As the name suggests, this version of the WASP can be carried and launched from other aircraft. Finally, the third version is the strike version, which is designed to carry a variety of munitions and deliver them to targets with greater precision than traditional aircraft. All 3 versions of the WASP have been tested extensively and have shown great promise for various military applications. Another example of a similar technology comes from Israel, where Israeli engineers have developed a drone the size of a large bird that can fly for up to 40 hours at a time. In terms of stealth, the new mosquito drone from China is likely to be very difficult to detect as it would simply blend in with the surrounding insects. The development of the mosquito drone highlights the growing importance of unmanned systems in modern warfare. This innovation is not just limited to the military sphere. These innovations are not only pushing the boundaries of what is possible in terms of technology. In conclusion, the National University of Defense Technology of China has developed a mosquito-sized drone that can be used for various secret missions on the battlefield, such as surveillance and reconnaissance. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even smaller and more sophisticated drones developed. What do you think about this new technology? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, let's move towards the most important thing. That is how this little drone will help the Chinese army on the battlefield. In addition, the drone's small size makes it difficult to intercept or shoot down. The Chinese military has been using a variety of tactics to harass Indian troops along the border. The use of paramilitary forces to carry out border incursions is a relatively new tactic for the Chinese military. The mosquito drone has been used in several high-profile operations along the border. Despite these threats, the Indian Army is not taking any chances. The use of these countermeasures is a sign that the Indian Army is taking the threat posed by the mosquito drone seriously. Overall, the mosquito drone is a dangerous new weapon that China is using to try to assert dominance along the border.